We are all different for many different reasons. There are gender differences, there are simply how you were raised differences, there are many, many different types of differences. So we are going to talk about personality, which is one part of it. But I want to, okay, like Myers-Briggs, there's DISC, there's colors. There are probably as many personalities as there are people on the planet. We are all very different. However, there are some tendencies that we kind of can fall into, and because of that, we can group ourselves. And so that's really the point of doing a personality style, is just to kind of find out which broad group you might fall into. But the bigger picture is to then interact with each other differently, because you understand that people are different better. Now, I taught high school for 10 years, and here's something I noticed, and I left in '06. I noticed that the whole time I was teaching, there was not a focus, and I want to say ever, I could have missed something. I never remember doing a staff development that focused on us as the adults in the children's world and how we interacted with one another. It was always about how to teach science, how to teach math, how to discipline, how to do parent-teacher conferences, by saying, of course we need to focus on how to teach and how to discipline. But there's so much about the staff that if we're not cohesive, that affects the students. So it's still ultimately about student success and health and achievement. It's just we're going to look at it in a little bit different way. An overlap. Okay, so nobody get mad at me when I read it and you're going, well, that's not me. Again, it's just for, this is really all about self-awareness and other awareness. That's all it is. It is a fun way to open up conversations. When I wrote it, my husband helped me and we did it together. And it allows you to say things in a safe environment, like, oh, that's why you do that, you know, or that's why that bothers you when I do that. That's all it is to open up those conversations. So I'm going to do hand raising as we go over each one. We are going to start. Now, when you think of a cappuccino, what comes to mind with that kind of a drink? Come on, describe to me. Sweet, social, you know, you might drink a cappuccino just together with other people. It's sweet, it's smooth. All right, so cappuccinos tend to be further up on the social line, but over on the detail line. So where are my cappuccinos? We have 3, okay. That's a cappuccino. Exactly. Okay. Now a decaf, what happens when you drink a decaf? Nothing. Okay, now, wait, before, it sounds bad, but what we mean is decafs tend to be very stable people at work. They bring stability. They're not all over the place. When they talk, you know they have something to say. But sometimes what I hear is, well, why should I have to change for other people? They should be quick, or they should be nice, or they should do this, or they should do that. And I hate to say it, my response might be a little bit snarky, but I said, well, you don't have to change for anybody. I mean, you don't have to change anything. If what you're doing is working for you, fantastic. But it is a sign, I think, of respect just that you try to engage a person where they are, especially if you're trying to get something done for your group, for your school, for your kids. We all know, and that's all I'm asking you to do. Put a smiley face if you need to. Say a hello. Only give short details. Whatever it is you need to do to interact with other people, that's what I want you to do. Because ultimately it's about us engaging each other in a more productive way and helping those kids. Yes? Okay.